We're continuing in Chapter 9, the Pythagorean Theorem. We're looking at the distance formula. So this example is from Section 9.5. We're going to look at example A, and we want to find the distance between the 2 points. So we've been discussing using these 2 points as the endpoints of the hypotenuse in a right triangle. So really, in order to find the distance, we just need to apply the Pythagorean theorem. So here are my 2 x values, and here are my 2 y values. And if I find the distance between my x's, so my x distance, so that's 13 minus 10, always subtract the smaller one from the larger one. That's going to give me 3. So that's my x distance. And then I'm going to find my y distance, the distance between my 2 y coordinates. Those are the one in light blue there. So that's 20. Remember, subtract the smaller one from the larger one. That's 4. That's my y distance. That corresponds to the blue. That's the yellow. So what this boils down to is that I have a right triangle. This may not be what it looks like if we graphed it, but really we have a right triangle with one side 3 and one side 4, and I want to find the hypotenuse. So the distance between these 2 points is going to be represented by this hypotenuse. Okay, so here's one point, here's the other point. Again, this is not to scale. This is probably not what the segment would look like, but we can turn it into a Pythagorean theorem problem. So let's take a look at what this would look like. We'll just do a quick sketch here. So we'll go by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, that's 5, 5, and 20. So 10, 20 would be up here, and 13, 16 would be, here's 10, so about 13 would be around there, and 16 maybe about here. So you can see really this is the distance that we're finding. Okay, and then we made a little right triangle in here. Okay, but for our purposes we just need a representation, some right triangle with sides 3 and 4 that we found from the x distance and y distance. So then c squared is going to be 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is 9, plus 16, which is 25. We'll take the square root of both sides, and we get that the distance is 5. Alright, so just to review, we'll find the distance between the x coordinates, the distance between the y coordinates. These 2 values become the legs of our right triangle, and then we simply need to find the hypotenuse. Alright, that's it for this video. Make sure you get help when you need it, and we'll see you next time.